Shailajina Kushottaram. Now the question is, where should I sit down? In those days, everybody sat down on the ground because we are of the tropical climate. Our bones sometimes, very often, always fold. So we always sat down on the ground. Now the question is, where should I sit down? What should be the seat? The seat should not be very hard because the Newton's law will start functioning. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. You go and sit down under a tree where there are stones, you will find that first when you are sitting down very comfortable, but within 2 minutes the stones start entering into you. Since you are not a stone man at the bottom, top maybe. So don't sit down in a very hard seat. Oh, yes, Swamiji, nowadays we have got a rubber bed. So then I will cut a rubber bed and say, no, because it is too soft. Water bed, very soft and nice. No. It should not be very soft. It should not be hard. Then how is it? Shailajina Kushottaram. The teacher points out, first put Shaila, Kushottaram, yes, Kusha grass, some straw on the ground. On the top of it, a skin, and on the top of it, a white piece of cloth. That would be the right seat. Remember, it is scripture. Don't take the literal meaning. Because it has happened that I go to a place and take the 6th chapter, and the student is very devoted. Swamiji, tomorrow onwards I will meditate regularly. I said, God bless you, but that is the right thing to do. After about 6 months, I reach back again the same city. I meet him and unfortunately, I remember these things. Hey, have you started meditating? I don't remember his name, but I know that this fellow was promised me that he will meditate. Swamiji, I wanted to meditate. Yes, but I could not. Why? I could not get a leather, a deer skin. Without a deer skin, how can I meditate? What he means is, as though you have put a layer of straw so that the dampness may not come, and then a skin, and on the skin if you sit down, human perspiration and the skin of an animal, you start, everyone will have a little scratching. You will become allergic to it. Therefore, put a white piece of cloth. This is why he said. So it doesn't mean that you must have those very things. As soft but at the same time hard enough will be the seat. When there is straw, piece of leather or a skin, a deer skin and a piece of cloth. In short, fold your blanket into 4, spread it on the ground and cover it with a piece of cloth and sit down. That is a perfect seat. And those who can't sit down, you need not worry. In Gita it is said like that, no, you sit down on the chair. It is not where you sit down, but what you do after sitting down. Because in India everybody sits on the ground, this ancient textbook, 6,000 years before Christ, they mentioned not a chair, because there was no chair at that time. Shailajina Kushottaram.